Hello, I'm Sri Banerjee, a student in the criminal justice course, and in this slide, I'll be presenting about the three strikes rule. So the three strike sentencing is a mandatory sentencing measure. This is primarily in the United States, but this was also implemented in other countries as well. So according to history in 1994, following the highly publicized murders of Kimber Reynolds and Polly Klaas, California voters approved the three strikes and your outlaw. This was via a Proposition 184, and this increased penalties, often 25 years to life, for offenders convicted of a felony who have two or more prior serious or violent convictions. Implemented in the 1990s to deter repeat offenders, these laws often result in life sentences, notably in California. So, what are the pros of implementing the three strike sentencing? Well, for one, this dissuades perpetrators from committing crimes. And then it creates a precedence to discourage crimes, and then as a result, communities can be uplifted. Some of these punitive measures have effectively worked, such as increased price of cigarettes and soda taxes in city ordinances. The harsher punitive measure, the less the behavior. And that's the idea. Health behavior theory goes into that and states that. So, what are the so the pros are those are the pros. And then of course, then let's look at the other side of the argument. So the third offense did not have to be serious or violent under the law. That's the cons, because um, even petty theft or other things makes the person sentenced to 25 years. So that's why people could receive life sentences for relatively minor, like I said, felonies like theft, even if they committed even if they committed something small, the sentence had two qualifying prior convictions. So sentence of 25 years to life for a third felony, the third strike, that's why they call it the name. So this is if the offender has two prior convictions for serious or violent felonies. So a sentence of 25 to life for a third strike if the offender has two um, felonies is really important. And so the four social justice issues that are especially important to understand are ensuring equity and access. So ensuring everyone has access to opportunities and necessities rather than just equality of treatment, which acknowledge historical injustice. And then participation is the second one, and that guarantees that marginalized populations have a voice in the policies and decisions that affect their lives. The third one is rights and dignity. That recognizes the inherent dignity of all people and upholding fundamental human rights. And then the fourth thing that I wanted to go over is redistribution and recognition. Distributing resources fairly, distributive justice, while recognizing and respecting diverse cultural identities. So, what's my opinion? My opinion is that there should not be three strike sentencing, even though there are certain benefits of punitive measures to provide to dissuade people from committing any felonies. Um, I'm actually against the three strike law. Um, so many times race plays a role because this disproportionately affects Black individuals. So there's a lot of issues going against there can't be redistribution or anything. So that's my opinion, and this concludes the presentation that I was doing. Here are the differences. Thank you.